And the fact that we're having this argument just kind of kills your point. I'll be honest, because I believe that I forgot my point, fam. Oh my God, I'm bugging.
Hello people and welcome back to Filthy Extra. It's another Prove Me Wrong. I'm back to rattle them again, Biscuit. Yeah, Biscuit's in the building.
Don't know.
Debut for my cousin KDOT. Flashy SILLAH over there as well. Yeah. And them man over there don't agree with me, Bisc.
Bruv.
They don't agree with us.
They're moving mad.
Because this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, prove me wrong. Pep Guardiola, better manager than Sir Alex Ferguson. Prove me wrong, bro.
Take the bass out of your voice because you're talking about
G. This is your debut, G.
about greats.
Yeah, I hear it.
About greats though, bro. You can't go after Alex Ferguson like that. He's like the greatest. He's the GOAT, the original OG GOAT.
I agree with the originality, but I think it's as simple as this. We can argue that there are definitely more reasons why it was maybe easier for Pep to be the greatest. He might have had more things at hand financially. But you're saying silver spoon. He came as one of the greatest managers.
We're not going to act like Fergie weren't spending money.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying, just from the jump.
Also more than everybody else.
Again, but we're just saying this money that Pep got given, bro, they bought Pep to City like he was a player, bro.
Yeah,
when you bring Pep to your club, it's shut down.
You know what it is, though? You say that, yeah, but he's always been fed the silver spoon, though. From Bayern, come on, like Barcelona, Messi was birthed, bro. Ferguson had to build from scratch, you know. You had to actually build it, and then you got gifted the youth team, innit? Like, class of 92.
You had to make that.
If you're saying Messi was just there, Ryan Giggs was just there, David Beckham was just there, Scholesy was just there, the Neville brothers was just there.
You have to coach youngsters into playing like that, bro. You have to coach them into playing like that, bro.
He wasn't a coach like that, though.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
He was doing coaching before he even got to United, bro. He got Aberdeen from nowhere to
100%,
to Europe and doing all these things.
But man, don't tell me about Aberdeen. Because who came second
Aberdeen?
them years?
But it wasn't Celtic or Rangers.
Yeah, but my thing is I don't care. We don't know. That's like me telling man about Ross Clark.
No, but it's what he's done before that. Obviously, Pep's been born into the silver spoon.
Success.
He's been born into
I believe he's been born into success, 100%.
Yeah, but this is what you need to understand, yeah? You see, players that have played with Pep, they said, from my man was a gaffer, similar to Mikel Arteta. They said, let me just land, bro. They're saying, when my man was a footballer, man could tell tactically, this guy's on another level. You feel me? And you know how Barcelona are with the Catalan thing. They like to keep it within their ranks. So they've kind of clocked. They said, okay, if that's the case, we'll keep. I'm sure he started off youth for Barca B or something. So he's coached these guys, bro.
B as well.
Cleaned up.
Cleaned
so by the time
up at Barca
don't
B.
get it twisted. Will accept that the first great modern day Barca manager was Rijkaard. He bought Ronaldinho and Eto'o, and those are great signings, but the way my man tweaked that,
Pep got rid of them.
He
got rid of them boys.
Yeah, we can argue.
Tweaked it, but
Pep is one of
Messi.
Bro, I hear that.
You
Pep
mentioned
is what,
coaching.
broski. Pep.
Fergie was the one to get the extra 20% out of the players, no? Was he not the one to make somewhat mediocre players to get the extra to get them over the line to win premierships, titles?
So the best Fergie team, yeah, is it better than the best Pep team we've ever seen, which is Barcelona? What would you say, 09?
And
that was Barca, tiki-taki. That was him. He implemented.
The best United team was 07, 08.
Rooney, Tevez, Berbatov and them man there.
And you reckon what? I reckon the best Fergie team doesn't come near the best Pep team.
I agree.
We're doing Prem. Let's talk.
So even Prem, it's Centurions. We're talking about the 100 points. We're talking about the 100-point team where Pep Guardiola got 100 points. That's something Fergie never done and was never able to achieve.
Pep Guardiola has a clear play style. Clear. Anywhere, you can argue that he made football be played a different way around the world. Everyone's doing the possession thing.
Fergie's 4-4-2 and then just transition to go 4-3-3. When Rooney was playing like winger.
Fergie's 4-4-2.
Fergie was done his 4-4-2 thing. Yeah?
So he invented 4-4-2.
I'm not saying he invented it. I'm not saying
but it was Fergie's aggressive playing style, wasn't it?
It was progressive. He changed it up.
Yeah,
and
it was.
Even when Rooney came over, when Tevez, and it was a fluid front three.
That got blown out the water when Wenger came. That got blown out the water when Wenger came.
The difference is, I think the difference was we just played more attractive football. But you see, Fergie's style of football, yeah, it was very offensively aggressive, innit? Like whenever you go Old Trafford, bro, you knew they were at your
Wing play
neck,
as
bro.
well. Yeah,
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
waves.
You know why? Because
that
the best
was his
player,
style, bro.
The best player from last season will be there this season. Oh, Louis Saha, he's cold. He's in a red shirt now. Berbatov, Tevez, Rete.
This is what I'm talking about. So everyone acts like...
moving so that's not a silver
This is the
spoon.
argument. It's not a personal argument. This is about Pep and Fergie. So with Pep had Messi. Pep had all these. Pep had Iniesta.
No, we're talking
Xavi.
Prem.
You can't go wrong.
Okay, we're talking Prem.
bro.
And
That's what I'm saying.
And we're talking about Barcelona. Even when he came to
We're
City,
talking
and
Prem
that.
only,
Yeah, with
yeah?
City and
Yeah.
that. He had Yaya Toure. He had like unlimited money, basically, an unlimited bank account to buy whoever he wanted.
So United
So
didn't have
Fergie
that.
didn't have that.
No, but I reckon Fergie had to kind of build that kitty, whereas Pep got given that kitty. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but that's just because of the times they played football. That's
What in that
that's
comparison-
an argument,
the
bro.
comparison
Because
could
compared to Fergie's competitors, he outspent them in
Tenfold.
With
easy.
Pep, you can't
easy.
say that, bro. Everyone's going
Everyone's
mad.
spending. Everyone's moving
you lot have
mad.
got players that are 100 mil. We got players that's 100 mil. Everyone does, bro. It's modern day ball.
Yeah, when you're giving like a war chest, like both of them, we can't compare it, innit? But we have to compare the players they were given. And that they coached too. And really, you can't go wrong with coaching Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, David Villa. You can't go wrong with coaching them. However, you can go wrong with coaching Ji-Sung Park in a flipping Champions League final, bro. You can easily go wrong with that. So we have to judge it through the risks they've taken, bro.
The one name I give is done. Because he was at a Prem team before. And guess what? It didn't work. Now we're saying he's probably the best Prem player ever. His name is Kevin De Bruyne. Who else wanted him? When City got De Bruyne, did you go, oh my God, it's unfair, they've got De Bruyne? You thought, okay, cool, wicked, he's all right. Are you mad?
Let's not act like we weren't rating De Bruyne.
Raheem Sterling, Riyad Mahrez.
Bro, he's talking about players that Pep has brought through, kind of thing.
No, you just said you can't go wrong with coaching Messi. You're right. Messi's coach could have been Trevor Hutton, rest in peace.
Okay.
It would have been Lionel Messi.
Rest in peace, Trevor Hutton.
But I could argue Fergie's probably best player ever. Cristiano Ronaldo. He would have been Cristiano Ronaldo no matter where he was.
With or without Fergie.
Nah.
And that's where you lot are moving mad.
You know why?
You lot are moving mad.
But the whole class of 92, not even without Ronaldo, the whole class of 92. From when, put it this way, Fergie done this thing where he used to find youths and not turn up at their house on that thing, but turn up at their house, talk to the parents and that, and actually know the children that he's actually bringing on board. You know them way. Like it was a lot more of a special connection than that. You get me? Like a lot of the players knew them by first name, and it was a proper coaching lesson. Like it was a proper. You come through.
That's
come
not
through
down to
United.
Pep,
So you see,
though.
when it got time to be the class of 92 and that, everyone was together. It was everyone was together.
Yeah,
bro.
but football's changed now. But that's
You know,
not that's
you're
not down
talking
to
about
Pep,
individual
though.
players that get brought through. We brought through like 11 man, if that.
If Veron was a
8 man,
success,
9
you wouldn't
man.
say that, bro.
No, Same time.
So
Wouldn't say
you're
that.
trying to tell me
Same time.
So you think Beckham and them man there wouldn't have been as successful they were without Sir Alex
They were
Ferguson?
all very good in their own right, but bro, it takes a real manager to bring a team together,
Yeah.
bro. And to bring
100%.
youths that aren't nobodies to world stage.
Oski, who else? Like, what other class of whatever is there? You don't even know about it, bro. I'm not taking that away from Fergie. I'm just comparing that. You're saying Pep just had Messi. Fergie just had players. He was at Manchester United.
You can't compare the two, though. That's the whole
No, but
point.
I think the way
whole point
the
is that you
structure was
can't
different.
Was it? Put it this way, yeah.
The club structure was different.
Another thing, yeah. When Pep, you see the clubs that other than Bayern, yeah, the size of these clubs, they're not Man United level, bro. They're not. He could have gone to Barca. It could have went wrong. He could have come City. It could have went wrong. Why didn't it go wrong? Because of him.
It kind of went wrong at
because
Bayern,
of him. No.
But
Bayern.
you want the league?
Bayern.
You want the league? Hold on.
Kind of.
I
By
said
Pep
Bayern,
standards.
but Bayern is like, I'm not gonna. If this argument
He
for
cut,
me,
he cut quick before it went dark.
We're not forgetting that Fergie almost got sacked at a point. You know that.
No, I'm not. I'm not
It took him 6 years
It
to
took
win
him
a
a
league title,
while, bro.
It took him 6
You
years
get
to
me?
win a
It took
league
him a
title.
while. It's not like he got it straight away. Like it weren't just like
long
straight
did it
away
take him?
greatness.
6 years to win a league title.
Oh,
bro.
sounds like someone else.
All right.
And they want him out, and that's the
understand
last
what I'm saying?
episode. Go watch the last episode.
Do you understand what I'm
of Prove
saying?
Me Wrong.
And I said that in the last episode too, by the way.
He almost got sacked. He was on the brink. Do you get it? So it's not like it was all just daisies and fairies. And
Quick
you get me? It
disclaimer:
wasn't just
this is
greatness.
nowhere we are arguing about two. No matter what,
They're the
top
goats.
3
Yeah, they're the goats. They're the
minimum.
goats. Yeah.
Top 3. You understand? It's probably 1 and 2 if we're being honest. You understand? So it's not a disrespect. I just think you could even argue that Pep's had the luxury of having the modern game. Pep and Fergie days, 90s, you don't know what you're playing. You see all these stories about him catching his player in the bar and all them thing there. Pep don't have that. Pep's in the modern day.
I think that's a little bit more, even more of a silver spoon.
No, it's not. How's it? No, but that's what I'm saying. That's why he's better. You can say the silver spoon is why he's better.
No, but then don't you think that I don't think it makes him better though. I think it makes him like a little bit.
I think the fact that
not cheating, but
that Fergie, yeah, he went 6 years without a trophy, and the fact that we're having this argument just kind of kills your point. I'll be honest, because I believe that I forgot my point, fam. Oh my God, I'm bugging.
But bro, put it this way: you say like you're saying like, broski. I'm not trying to take the piss. Everton went through the mud, raising this boy who had hair on his chest and when he was like 5. Then man just said, "Yeah, we'll have him."
Yeah, that's the thing.
What?
People act like
as much as I rate that, who did Pep do that with? Who did Pep do that with? Because I can name numerous. Fergie just went, I'll have him. I
don't think so.
I can hear you saying that, but then Pep also did have a war chest that he didn't extensively use at every club that he was at.
So did Fergie, bro.
But Fergie didn't do the war chest.
He had more money than everybody else.
I think he built towards the war chest though.
More tactical than Pep.
Who's the best in our league? I'm just going to grab him.
That's a war chest. You have to have money to do that.
He's not grabbing multiple players. Pep's grabbing multiple players same time. What you just said, he's getting like maybe the 1 or 2 best players, like a Sahar and maybe a Van der Sar or a. You get me?
But what Fergie's doing is he's going to every team in the Prem and taking their best player.
Yeah.
Pep's not necessarily taking the best. Cool, he's taking the one best player.
He took one best player.
He took Rooney. Look at the level of player we're naming that he's taken.
You lot.
Like he's taking the best.
Right, let's be honest.
Bro.
Them day there, Everton probably didn't even think that Rooney was their best player.
What are you talking about? Are you mad?
Obviously, he was a wonder kid. He was a wonder kid.
He was a phenomenon.
He was a phenomenon, but I don't.
Do you remember his debut?
I don't think no, but I'd
okay, so why did he cost 30 mil? Why did he cost 30 mil? If it's easy,
because he's a wonder kid. I'm not disputing. I didn't say Rooney was a wonder kid.
He played a full season. I think 2 seasons before you lot grabbed him.
No, I think it was 1.
Broski, he played 2.
I think the one after he scored that mad goal against you lot, we copped him. But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he wasn't a wonder kid. He wasn't known. But what I'm saying is, I don't even think Everton, like the big dogs at Everton in the change room.
Have you heard them speak about it?
You ever heard them speak about it?
Bro,
they do. They
that's
knew
where
who
the
my
chest
man
hair
was.
thing
wonder kid level.
That's where
I'm saying,
my man was.
even regardless, even like to see someone and
he
pick
played
them
2
out
seasons, 2 full seasons. Like I said,
yeah.
he was a known bad boy.
And what I'm saying, Fergie came in and said, "Yep, I'm taking him."
Simple,
that's what he done, bro.
No, but
that's all after years of.
To play down Fergie to that, to play down Fergie to just he went to the best player in the league and just that's you, or the best potential player. Yeah, I think that's so unfair to belittle him down like that.
I'm not belittling
because we know it took years for him to coach these players into what they've become, bro. The treble in '98, bro. It took years to do that.
As much as I hear that,
99,
as much as I hear that, you see the ethics that Pep's bringing to football.
Yeah,
Sergio Busquets, Iniesta, Xavi. Not a lot of managers know what to do with that. Where's the legs? Where's the this? Where's the that? See, through pure footballing excellence. Because who did he buy? Which one of those did he buy? Those are just youths in his academy that with another gaffer could have potentially...
I think Pep got so lucky.
You could have said that about Scholes.
The transition between Scholes and Carrick after Roy Keane and stuff.
Carrick? You went and got Carrick.
Yeah, but we went and got Carrick.
From Tottenham, who was already a bad boy.
Already a player,
Exactly.
bro. This is the point man's
What
making.
is
You're helping our point.
I'm saying it's the 1s and 2s. He didn't go and buy 3, 4, 5, 6 man to assemble or something. Okay. He's already got something assembled and he's buying the 1s and 2s to add in to what he's already got cooking, bro.
Who did Pep buy to that Barca?
Fam, when Pep landed to every team, he's come he bought like a whole new defense. He's bought like a whole new midfield. Bro, hold on. There was one point when Pep landed, didn't he spend like 200 million on like fullbacks or something like that?
That's after he'd been at City for a while, right? So he earned that. Just like you're saying.
Man.
What?
Second season, he bought Kyle Walker for 50. It was 50,
they weren't even
50,
cold,
innit? It was 50
exactly,
million he was spending on them,
he spent the peas on him.
They weren't. Who did he buy?
Pep spent 210 million on several names, bro. Like several names, yeah?
Who?
So to win the league for the first time, Bernardo Silva, Edison, Kyle Walker, Danilo, Benjamin Mendy, Aymeric Laporte, and who else? And I've gone through 7 already, bro.
You're trying to screw up your face.
No, but
to
you know
make
what it is?
certain
No,
men-
no, no, no,
I'm
no.
not Rick Laporte.
No, but I'm not. No, I'm not.
Danilo.
He's counted
But
7 though.
Yeah,
but
but
I'm
you're-
saying I'm screwing my face because I'm
Yeah,
still
but-
going, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
like
but-
I said, Fergie's done the 1s and 2s. The 1s and 2s add into the
So
one.
you're comparing copying Danilo to the guys that Fergie was copying. No, the only Fergie signing Pep has done. Erling Haaland for City. That's the only one. And maybe Mahrez. I'm not going to lie. Mahrez. No. But do you see everyone else, bro?
Can't lie, John Stones 50 million was a lot though. At the time,
it was. But these aren't. You didn't go, oh my days, they've got John
And
Stones.
that was the direction of
you
football as
knew
well.
if Pep got this man, Arsenal could have got John Stone, it's nothing.
We were never getting him at that time,
We
though.
could have even got Mahrez, it was nothing. We could have got Raheem Sterling, it was nothing. We could have got De Bruyne, it was nothing. Because we did not have Pep Guardiola. We did not have Pep Guardiola. The way broski, City were just a money machine. That's all they were. Man didn't know what their play style was. They were like doing what Fergie done. Go get Tevez, Rapinho, this man, Yaya Toure. My man said no. I'm identifying play style. I'm buying these. Rodri. When he got Rodri, did you see this?
No.
Did you see this?
No, I didn't see. I didn't see Rodri becoming Rodri. But I'm not taking away in modern day. He's probably the goal of his. He's the goal of modern day. But when I reckon this overall management, I think there's an extra side that Pep doesn't do that Fergie was doing, like just in terms of the club and the club structure, how he was with the players, how he was getting
and
more
the
out of
culture
players,
and everything.
the culture, the club culture. There's a lot of things that
I'm just here to talk football. I'm just here to talk football.
We don't know that, bro. I don't know that.
If it's just football, if it's just on the pitch, bro, Fergie done the thing, bro. It's not like
but so's
he was,
Pep.
it's not like no, but it's not like he missed much.
I said, let's
He never-
talk.
but Fergie didn't miss the mark very much at all, bro.
Pep's done everything
That's what I wanted to
Fergie's
say.
done and more.
What's Pep
Yeah,
done?
but bro, he's got longevity and he's got time on his hands.
Pep ain't got longevity.
Pep's got time on his hands. Pep's got the luxury of time.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
in the game.
26 years at Manchester United wasn't a long time.
Gee, but
What
it's
we
already
doing,
elapsed though. So it's already come to an end. So it's not like we can't like that's like talking about a great of a
How
like
long-
a legend of great
how
of the
long Pep been
90s
a
and then
manager?
talking about someone from the early 2000s.
Not 26
It's
years.
different eras, bro.
Brother, what's going on? They eat this guy, yeah. He revolutionized the game. The another luxury he had is his modern day competition when it comes to like other gaffers. He doesn't have it.
Did he make Sterling better?
He definitely made Sterling.
He made
better.
Sterling a lot
Yeah,
better,
he
right?
did. But Sterling was already on his way there, though.
that's something that
That's my
Fergie-
thing.
Fergie
You know
does
what is? You know what is? Yeah, Pep is a genius, bro.
So put it this way. Wenger, for example, he bought Henry. You could argue that Henry just played for this. No, Wenger knew what he was going to do.
Man was
That's
on.
why he bought
So
him.
you're saying only one outside of that. Wenger knew what he was doing. Pep knew what he was doing, but the only one outside of that is Fergie. That was probably the most successful. One of them probably that is.
That's
barring
not what
the
I'm
most
saying at
successful.
all.
He didn't know what he was doing.
I'm saying he knew what he was because you
He
just
must
said.
have known what
Hear
he
what I'm
was
saying.
doing.
This is what
He
I'm
had a plan.
2 seconds. What I didn't say. I'm responding to you telling me, Pep is a genius because he bought players that were good.
No.
That's what you're saying. You're saying he bought.
You're dumbing it down like that. I'm saying Pep bought. He's a genius, yeah, because Pep buys players that everyone knows they're already on that trajectory. Mahrez was already going to be there.
Mahrez was
I would
already
even go as
there.
far as saying Laporte, bro.
This is the exact same thing.
Laporte was a big potential.
Okay, you got Laporte. You got Laporte. Yeah, I'll throw you Fergie's one. Rio
Okay.
Ferdinand.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hear it.
Okay. Yeah, so you got Laporte.
Cristiano
Shall we carry
Ronaldo.
on? Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
Hold on, but Fergie's a bad boy for finding these guys. No, because this is 2 seconds. For Fergie to find Vidic, for Fergie to find Cristiano Ronaldo, for Fergie to that's not Louis Saha and them, man. Because
That was different.
Exactly, I'm cussing him for Louis Saha and that. The Vidic's, Cristiano
The Evras
Ronaldo.
and-
That's the
yeah.
maybe not ever.
Even everyone wasn't on the top of.
Yeah, but
his-
he was Monaco.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like this is out of the mud. Cristiano
Yeah.
Ronaldo hadn't done
Nothing.
anything
Yeah,
in football.
yeah.
For him to say you are going to be
Yeah.
the greatest,
Yeah.
that's why Fergie's
Yeah.
the greatest.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's what it makes Pep genius.
You know why? Pep does it season after season, as in back to back to back. We've seen it many times where he's on a roll, let's say from like 016 to about 020. We've seen him buy players where we already know he don't even have to do it, bro. Sometimes you see, there's been seasons where we've seen Pep buy players, and it's like you didn't even have to do it, bro. But you just wanted him on the team. No, but that's my point. No, but that's my point.
You lot
Fergie
bought
weren't on
Ashley
that.
Young for no reason. You were just a bad boy, just living his life. Yeah, we'll have it. You know, 8'2". You're too young, bro. You don't know what that was, bro. These men were already clearly.
I was there for the 8'2".
Hold on. Robin Van Persie. Yeah. Are you mad? Broski, are you mad? Are you crazy? Do you think Pep could do that? Do you think if
I reckon he could.
That's the thing, bro.
I don't think there's I don't think there's many players out in this world that wouldn't turn their back on their club, whatever club that they play for, and go play for Pep.
Yeah.
So you tell me this, yeah? You lot got that Sesko, basketballer. Yeah? Let's just say he scores 20 plus league goals the next 3 seasons. You think he'll consider going to Man City?
I think if he's ingrained, it's a potential. It's an option.
I wouldn't write
it off. Remember,
they don't mind playing on the Pep.
If he really gets ingrained in United culture and that, then
I think if that was the case, they'd have Bruno.
Pep is a baby.
We're gonna end it on a we can't agree, bro. I didn't even get to mention the fact that
just agree that Pep's a baby Fergie, bro.
Hold on, babe. Hold on. This is why.
No,
this is the point that I wanted to say, but you made me forget.
Hold on, wilding up, bro.
You see, we said when they first won when they first got to their club,
the first 7 years
the first 7 years at the club for the Prem, for the Prem.
United, we had Blackburn.
Yeah, three clubs won the league in their first 7 years. United had Blackburn, Arsenal, and then obviously them. Yeah, City had Liverpool, Chelsea, and then obviously them. Broski, even if you can compare to the competition, within 4 or 5 years after that, Blackburn are nowhere to be seen. Arsenal, they step it up. They go on to push Fergie to go on to do good things.
And that kind of goes into the Chelsea area as well.
But Pep now, that Chelsea team, financial super thing as well. Liverpool get this Salah and all this Trent and all this. You understand? Bro, another thing that I wouldn't, obviously I'm going to let man respond. Broski, back then, and it's not his fault, it's just the way the cookie crumbled. Them Blackburn days, obviously I'm too young. Was it a top 4 thing like that? I remember when I was in school, the team that came 4th was Everton, maybe a Tottenham. It
was first.
Yeah, top 3 was serious. And even the third, you could kind of say, when Liverpool, it was us and you lot would kind of run away with it. But look what City's doing.
Mad.
Look what they got to do right now to win this league. What they had to do to win the... We was in the league.
100 points they got.
100 points. That's it. Broski.
I think they went with 98 another time.
This is top 6.
Yeah, but then I think the Premiership just as a whole was a different...
It's beast. It was easier then.
It's a different beast now.
It was easier. The quality of
I
football
think between the top 4 clubs, it wasn't as easy, but now it's just comparative across the board, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's hard to compare it.
I think the gap between the first and last in the Premiership's a lot smaller now than it was back then.
Exactly.
Footballing wise. Listen, all I'm saying is Fergie took over. An injection of cash comes into this Premier League machine.
It was in his 6th year, I think.
Yeah, in his 6th year.
Yeah.
It's when the Prem turned to 1992. 92
to turn from...
Because of the
to
cash
change
injection.
into the Premier League.
So in his 6th year,
the Premiership.
This is what I'm
as
saying
soon
to
as
you,
this
bro.
cash injection happens, United start
Dominating.
And again, I don't want to...
That's
Again,
just
the
how
reason I can't
coincidence,
take
though.
Thank you.
Hold on,
That's
no, that's what I'm
class
saying. Let me
92.
just finish. The reason I'm saying, if you're the best team, you're gonna go get the best players. I'm not gonna let that bring you down. That same way, that's why I made that point about Pep. You can't say he's
but it could have been anyone, though.
Because again, Pep don't go and get the. For me, Fergie did that. Fergie went and got outright guys that he didn't have to change anything. He went and got Van Persie and just put him right here. Berbatov
that was like
right here.
2013
Ferdinand.
like
Okay,
that,
Rio
That
Ferdinand.
was like Rio. All right, Rio. I can understand that. Rio was a man's grabbing this year.
Yeah, Louis Saha.
Yeah, Louis Saha.
Michael Carrick, Alan Smith.
But these weren't the best players in the. They were the best, maybe one of the best in their team, but they weren't the best players outright in the Premiership. And like I said, even when I'm saying, you're mention these names. These players come out at different periods. It was always in 1s and 2s. You see,
exactly. It was in patches.
It was a couple man added to what's already
You're still
cooking,
saying.
bro.
Did you see the names? You had to talk about Laporte. Laporte
was a big prospect,
yeah,
bro.
but you're comparing
but I'm saying they all got put in the same period.
Yeah, they
All these guys was rubbish,
All these guys got put in the same period.
Yeah, but they weren't good.
Yeah, but
you can't
how can
say.
you have the finances to know whether a man's
That's
good
what I'm
or not,
saying.
bro?
Are you
had the
listening to what
luxury,
you're
bro.
saying? You're
It's luxury.
saying Danilo's luxury. Are you mad,
When
bro?
we went to buy like G-Sun Park and that, it wasn't luxury, bro. We knew
It was an ugly signing.
It was a good signing,
yeah.
but it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
I don't think that like you can if you buy 5. All right, if you buy 5 things, yeah, and 3 of them break. Because you've got 5, you don't feel as bad if you bought 1 or 2 of those things and they both break. Yeah. Do you get it?
It don't work. Like I hear what you're saying, but this is football. Like man can apply like football.
So you can buy 5 players and 3 of them don't work out, but 2 of them succeed. With buying 1 or 2 players,
it's more of a risk.
The risk is
higher, it's
bro.
just a different risk.
Yeah, but as much as I hear it, it's like this is what you lot are doing. Yeah, it's like. Because he spent a lot of money on a man, it's like what man are doing with Gyökeres with us now. Because he spent a lot of money on a man, in a certain context of the conversation, he's now cold. Danilo wasn't good.
No,
he was never good. So to bring him up, when I'm talking about Rio Ferdinand, Berbatov, Michael Carrick, he got Danilo.
As a diehard United fan, I can concede that as a modern day, he is the GOAT of managers, yeah? But for that era that Fergie existed, you can't really talk on his name, bro. And that's how I feel personally. I've seen his whole thing, bro.
It's personal to you. I hear it.
Personal.
It's personal
but
to you.
His thing's crazy, bro. And the only person that can chat to him is Pep.
Wait, hold on.
What was he going to mention?
You see when Barca won in Wembley Stadium. That was Pep, innit?
That was Pep.
Yeah, man. Listen, we're gonna wrap it up, man. And who did he buy? Who was the star player?
Messi.
What, he bought Messi?
But it was Messi and David Villa.
He didn't buy it.
Didn't buy it.
David Villa.
You lot had bare man that you bought though. Bare, what, Nani, Ronaldo, Ji-Sung Park. Who was academy from that team? Do you know who was academy? Do you know who he bought?
The fullbacks, the twins.
Bought David Villa. I'll give you that. But again, I'll do what you done. He wasn't the best guy. They bought Pedro. No, they didn't. Pedro's there. Listen. This is obviously too great, so we could be here all day. Crowd, you let us know. Pep Guardiola or Sir Alex Ferguson. Big up KDOT. Obviously, Let Me Land out every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Myself on there, KDOT on there, Sandman on there, other people on there. You don't know.
Pull up still.
Hundo. Yeah. Listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let us know some more prove me wrong subjects.
Yeah,
we're getting
man.
old. We was
Get some of them in the comments. Get some of them in the comments.
They need some because they're going after Fergie and that, bro. They're going mad.
Get them in the comments. Let us debate your arguments. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good, Prove them wrong.
Yeah, let's prove you wrong. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? We'll do something
Get me.
special.
Anyway, feel free.
Love.